Hello and welcome to episode number 27 of WITM Season 8. We are back. I know it's been a while, about a month or so since I last uploaded a new video. I apologize for that. I was busy with work and school and honestly just a little burnout of recording WITM. And then when I was ready to start recording again, my headset that I've been using for the last year or so for PlayStation and PC, charging port broke and I had to buy a new one, which I wasn't able to afford until just a few days ago. But we are back, and when we last left off, Darf, the interim leader of the Falcon CAWs, received a mysterious message last week on NXT from a mysterious man who said that if he meets him in the ring this week for NXT and is able to face him in a test of strength, he will reveal answers as to the mysterious men that have been attacking Darf and the rest of the Falcon CAWs. Now, who is this man and what answers does he hold? We will hopefully find out here tonight in our return to WITM and return to NXT. We are going to have Darf make his entrance with returning to his original gimmick of the Wolfman. Then we are going to hear from Darf on the microphone as he addresses his mysterious opponent tonight, and then we will see the entrance of the mysterious opponent and then get our match underway between Darf and this mysterious man, and hopefully some answers following. With that said, let's return to WITM action. It's going to be Darf versus his mysterious texter from last week. Following his entrance, Darf the Wolfman and one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, and most importantly, the interim leader of the Falcon CAWs, Darf has made his way to the ring, microphone in hand. What does he have to say to this mystery person who texted him last week on NXT and his opponent tonight? Well, mystery texter, I'm here to answer your challenge. I even brought back my most powerful form, the Wolfman, just for this occasion. So whoever the hell you are, why don't you get your ass down here right now so I can kick it, and then finally get those answers that you promised.
From I will not be forgotten. Welcome to the run.
There's the bell for the first time in about a month. A WITM matchup is underway, and Darf is coming out firing against this mysterious opponent. But now the Mystery Man goes on a mounted punches and stomps away at the chest of Darf. Darf evades the stomp and hits the clothesline. Now a right from Darf and another. And now it's Act to the back. Missed the Mystery Man with a reversal and a series of elbows. And now a right from the Mystery Man. The Mystery Man has Darf in fireman's carry position and plunges him head first into the turnbuckle. And now a boot to the head of Darf, or at least he attempts it, but Darf shoves the foot away and forces the Mystery Man down to the ground. There's a kick to the gut, and a trip of the leg, and a crossface locked in. We've seen this move before. Could that be a clue as to who this Mystery Man is? The Mystery Man tries to lock up, but Darf fights him off with a series of elbows. Cross body by Darf. Mystery Man's body now in the yellow zone, as Darf stomps away, putting the Mystery Man's head in the yellow zone as well. Now a knee to the head. The Mystery Man forced up. Irish whip into the corner. And a kick to the place where men definitely do not want to be kicked. And the firm handshake, the signature move of Darf. Mystery Man now stunned. Darf thinking tombstone lung blower here, his finisher. It connects, stunning the Mystery Man. And the Mystery Man gets a rope break before tumbling outside. Darf is fired up. If this is a test of strength, I would say Darf is passing with flying colors thus far. The Mystery Man trying to get some offense in finally, but failing to. And Darf showing that, like his twin brother, he can do a little high flying too before going in a mound of punches. And now Darf targeting the head and chin of the Mystery Man, putting his head into the red zone. Now Darf targeting the limbs as well, attacking the arm. The Mystery Man evades, goes for a bicycle kick, but misses. Irish whip. And an uppercut by Darf. Stunning the Mystery Man once again, and now repeatedly slamming his head into the canvas is Darf. Darf going into mounted punches. And now Darf thinking tombstone lung blower here. And for a second time it connects, sending Mystery Man's body into the red zone as well. Mystery Man powers out at 2. Darf looking to take to the skies here. And the frog splash connects. That took a little bit out of Darf as well, but will it pay off? Now Darf again repeatedly slamming Mystery Man's head into the canvas. Mystery Man just cannot get anything going here. But there is a reversal and a clothesline. Mystery Man going for a comeback sequence. And it is successful. He has a finisher of his own here. Will that be what he needs to get back into this matchup as he goes for cover? And surprisingly, gets a 2 count on Darf, but Darf powers out at 2. And a trip of the leg. Crossface locked in. For the second time in this match, about the only offense that the Mystery Man has gotten, and Darf is able to break the hold. Darf with an Irish whip. Back fist by Darf. Mystery Man forced up. Irish whip into the corner. And now Darf perhaps thinking firm handshake, but this time the Mystery Man reverses. Drop kick by the Mystery Man. And a right. Mystery Man goes in a mad punches. Momentum's starting to turn into his favor. Now a stomp by the Mystery Man. Reversal by Darf. Mystery Man back to his feet. And I'm not sure if he hit that roundhouse or not. Evidently he did, because Darf is stunned. STO takedown by the Mystery Man. And now Darf dragged closer to center ring. Mystery Man perhaps looking for that crossface again. No, he's setting up for something. And it's the crucifix powerbomb, launching Darf across the ring and stunning him. Mystery Man goes for cover. Darf powers out at 2.5. Momentum now in favor of the Mystery Man, who had a terrible start to this match. Mystery Man looking for another crucifix powerbomb, but this time Darf is able to get out of it. And now Darf looking for his third tombstone lung blower. It connects, stunning the Mystery Man. Will that be enough? Yes, Darf is able to defeat his mysterious opponent and get the victory here. Now, will we get some answers?
Here is your winner, DARF. Say your prayers any Sunday morning. Think of heaven any time of day.
Following Darf's victory over the Mysterious Man, Darf grabs a microphone and addresses the Mysterious Man who he just faced in the ring. What does Darf have to say? Well, I held up my end of the deal. I beat you, fair and square, and won your little test of strength as you called it. So now, it's time for you to hold up your end of the deal and give me some answers to some questions. Starting with this one. Just who the hell are you? And after Darf says, who the hell are you, the mysterious opponent, the masked man, one of the masked men anyway, begins to remove his hood and hoodie, and this is what we see. The masked man is none other than Corey, the original leader of the Falcon Claws, making his return. But just what does Corey have to do with the masked men? Is it an inside job, Corey attacking his own Falcon Claws after Darf challenged his leadership earlier and became interim leader while Corey walked away from the WWE and the Falcon Claws? This raises more questions than it does answers. What does Corey have to say for himself? Okay, now that Corey has been revealed as the Mystery Man who texted Darf last week, challenged him to this test of strength, and was in the attire of the Masked Man as he fought Darf in this ring, what does he have to say for himself? Let's listen and hear just what Corey has to say. Now I know what you, Darf, and everyone here and watching at home must be thinking right now, but let me assure you, I am not one of the same masked men that has been attacking you and the other Falcon Claws over the last few weeks. I only dressed like one because I want to see firsthand what you, as leader, would do when someone you thought was a threat and an enemy faced you. And I must admit, you handled the challenge beautifully and beat me, even after a month of hard training, fair and square. However, I have to be honest and say that I cannot deny that I am involved in a way with the masked men. Or at least one of them. Because luckily, there's a man here in NXT who will do just about anything you ask of him. For a price, of course. And so, when you injured the first masked man when he attacked you backstage, I saw an opening, and took it. And I hired this man to infiltrate the masked men, posing as one of their own, and take over leadership while their real leader was injured. and of course, gather as much information as he could about their identities and motives. So to provide the answers that you and everyone wants to know, let's bring that man out.
Let me tell you a little story about this guy named Grimes. He sat at home hurting, had to make up for the time. He started playing games and invested all his change. Now he's worth much more than a couple little dimes. Cashed out, see the wealth, he been working on a fast route. Yeah, we just say like this. Anybody that's against me, I can kiss my grits.
Okay, Cameron Grimes, the man that'll do anything for a dollar that Corey hired to infiltrate the Masked Men when Darf injured their original leader and their plans were starting to go away and basically save the plans of the Masked Men. Cameron Grimes has made his way to the ring. What information did Cameron Grimes learn during his time with the Masked Men? What will he reveal? Let's listen in and hear what he has to say. That's right. Those same Masked Men that have been harassing you guys over the last few weeks have been a thorn in my side as well. So when Corey approached me with his plan, it was a win-win for old Cameron Grimes here. And so, here is what I learned. Now, as a newcomer, they still remain somewhat secretive around even me, but I was able to learn that their collective name is the Smile Society. And their original leader, the man that you, Darf, faced and injured backstage, goes by the code name of Preacher. And two other masked men go by Grizzly and Birdman respectively, and my code name was Cowboy. Their goal is to create infighting and chaos within the Falcon Claws and destroy them. And for anything more than that, well, I'm afraid I can't say, because our little partnership is going to have to end here, because quite frankly, you have been outbid. Okay, so a lot to unpack here. The masked man who texted Darf last week challenging him to a test of strength this week in exchange for answers as to the masked men was Corey, the leader of the Falcon Claws, prior to him leaving the Falcon Claws and the WWE about a month ago when Darf challenged his authority. Corey said that he is not fully involved with the masked men and only dressed that way so that Darf would face him as a threat, an enemy, and not a friend, but did admit that he was involved with one of the masked men in the form of Cameron Grimes, who went under the codename Cowboy for the masked men. Cameron Grimes gave the information that the name of the masked men stable is the Smile Society, and that the three members he learned the code names of were the leader, Preacher, and the two men under him, Grizzly and Birdman. He then would not divulge any other information, saying that that Corey and the Falcon Claws have been outbid for his services before attacking Corey with a low blow and walking away. So, where are Corey's true allegiances? Is Cameron Grimes fully aligned with the masked men now? Who is the leader of the Falcon Claws now? What happens to the Falcon Claws now that Corey has returned? Does Darf remain leader? Does Corey take back over? Those are all questions that will still have to be answered. We answered some questions, but even more remain. But we're going to have to find out in the future the answers to those questions as we go into our NXT results and rankings update. In non-title action, the NXT champion Tony D'Angelo defeated JD McDonough. In a match that started as a tag team match between Toxic Attraction and the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions Chance and Carter, it broke down into a singles match with one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions Katana Chance defeating JC Jane of Toxic Attraction. Then in another tag team match that broke down into a singles match, Brodus Creed of the Creed Brothers defeated Brooks Jensen, one half of Jensen and Briggs. And Von Wagner defeated Grayson Waller, and for some reason deleted the match between Darf and Corey, but as we know, Darf did defeat Corey. And how does that affect the rankings on NXT? Let's find out. The NXT Women's Tag Team Champions are Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. Number one contenders Valentina Feroz and Alyssa Leon. And number 2 Toxic Attraction, represented by Gigi Dolan and JC Jane. The NXT Women's Champion is Blair Davenport. Number contender Mandy Rose. Number 2 Cora Jade. Number 3 Nikita Lyons. Number 4 Lash Legend. Number 5 Ariana Grace. Number 6 Miko Satomura. Number 7 Alba Fire. Number 8 Tatum Paxley. Number 9 Tiffany Stratton. Number 10 Indy Hartwell. Number 11, Fallon Henley. Number 12, Ivy Nile. Number 13, Taya Hale. Number 14, Wendy Chu. And number 15, Zoe Stark. The NXT Tag Team Champions for the men are Darf and Sword of the Falcon Claws. Number 1 contenders, Pretty Deadly. Number 2, the Creed Brothers. Number 3, Jagger Reed and Rip Fowler of Schism. Number 4, Joe and Mark Coffey of Gallus. Number 5, Idris Enofe and Malik Blade. Number 6, Brooks Jensen and Josh Briggs. The NXT North American Champion is Carmelo Hayes. Number contender Axiom. Number 2 Cabbages. Number 3 Wes Lee. Number 4 Trick Williams. Number 5 Von Wagner. Number 6 Grayson Waller. Number 7 Damon Kemp. And number 8 Nathan Frazier. The NXT Champion is Tony D'Angelo. Number 1 contender Tiger Brown. Number 2 Apollo Crews. Number 3 Ilya Dragunov. Number 4 Braun Breaker. Number 5 Joe Gacy. Number 6 Duke Hudson. Number 7, Cameron Grimes. Number 8, Tyler Bate. Number 9, Andre Chase. Number 10, J.D. McDonough. So now we advance and seek our next WITM matchup. It will be WWE Main Event, the next show. Raw's Minor Show, will we see the returning Corey and or Alec Winterborn in action. We will not have a WITM match on that card, so I'll head off screen with your results and rankings update. Okay, and here is your results rankings update for Raw and NXT's Minor Show Main Event. As we start things off with a rare NXT match on Main Event featuring the women of NXT as the NXT Tag Team Champions Katana Chance and Kaden Carter teamed with Ariana Grace to defeat Alyssa Leon, Valentina Feroz, and Fallon Henley. And then we had a Raw match as Omos, accompanied by his manager MVP, defeated Dolph Ziggler. And then in the main event, the Women's Tag Team Champions Tamina and Dana Brooke defeated Io Sky and Dakota Kai of Damage Control. And how does that affect the rankings on Raw and NXT? Let's find out. We'll start off with NXT. We'll just cover the women's rankings. It was only women featured. The NXT Women's Tag Team Champions are Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. Number 1 contenders Valentina Feroz and Alyssa Leon, but actually I should move them down because they were on the losing side. So next to number 1 contenders Gigi Dolan and JC Jane of Toxic Attraction, and number 2 Valentina Feroz and Alyssa Leon. The NXT Women's Champion is Blair Davenport. Number 1 contender Mandy Rose. Number 2 Roxanne Perez, returning from injury. Number 3, Cora Jade. Number 4, Ariana Grace. Number 5, Nikita Lyons. Number 6, Lash Legend. Number 7, Miko Satomura. Number 8, Alba Fire. Number 9, Tatum Paxley. Number 10, Tiffany Stratton. Number 11, Indy Hartwell. Number 12, Ivy Nile. Number 13, Taya Hale. Number 14, Fallon Henley. Number 15, Wendy Chu. And number 16, Zoe Stark. And now for Raw, once again we'll only do the divisions that were affected to save some time. The Women's Tag Team Champions are Dana Brooke and Tamina. Number contenders Dakota Kai and Io Sky of Damage Control. In the United States Championship division, and I need to move Ziggler down because he lost, so let me do that a moment. I thought I already did, but the United States Champion is The Miz. Number contender Johnny Gargano. Number 2 Dolph Ziggler. Number 3 Mustafa Ali. Number 4, Seth freaking Rollins. Number 5, Matt Riddle. Number 6, R-Truth. Number 7, Rey Mysterio. Number 8, Dexter Lumis. Number 9, Austin Theory. Number 10, Shelton Benjamin. Number 11, Omos. Number 12, Alec Winterborn. Number 13, Akira Tozawa. Number 14, T-Bar. Number 15, Cedric Alexander. So now we move on to Friday Night SmackDown, where we will most likely not have a WITM match. We do not currently have any WITM stars on SmackDown, so I will head off screen and be back in a moment with most likely a results and rankings update for SmackDown. Okay, and here is your results and rankings update for SmackDown. In the opening match, Drew Gulak defeated Sami Zayn, the Intercontinental Champion, in non-title action. In a very random match, Butch of the Brawlin' Brutes defeated Bobby Lashley from Monday Night Raw in a one-on-one match. In non-title action, the SmackDown Women's Champion Raquel Rodriguez defeated Shotzi. Roman Reigns defeated Sheamus. And in a fatal four-way main event for the #1 contendership to Sami Zayn's Intercontinental title, Braun Strowman will have a future Intercontinental title opportunity by defeating Gunther, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Solo Sikoa. And how does that affect the rankings on SmackDown? Let's find out. The 24/7 champion is Ricochet. The women's tag team champions are Dana Brooke and Tamina. The SmackDown women's champion is Raquel Rodriguez, and contender Ronda Rousey. Number 2, Shayna Baszler. Number 3, Natalya. Number 4, Shotzi. Number 5, Sonya Deville. Number 6, Liv Morgan. Number 7, Aaliyah. Number 8, Lacey Evans. Number 9, Shia Lee. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions are Damian Priest and Dominic Mysterio of the Judgment Day. Number contenders, Imperium, Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser. Number 2, the Viking Raiders, Eric and Ivar. Number 3, the Brawlin' Brutes, Butch and Ridge Holland. Number 4, the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. Number 5, Hit Row, Ashante the Adonis and Top Dollar. Number 6, the Maximum Male Models, Marseille and Mansois. Number 7, the Usos, Jay and Jimmy. The Intercontinental Champion is Sami Zayn, number contender, and confirmed next challenger to that Intercontinental title, Braun Strowman. Number 2, Gunther. Number 3, Drew Gulak. Number 4, Shinsuke Nakamura. Number 5, Solo Sikoa. Number 6, Madcap Hamas. The undisputed WWE Universal Champion is Brock Lesnar. Number contender from SmackDown, Roman Reigns. Number 2, Drew McIntyre. Number 3, Karrion Kross. Number 4, Sheamus. So now we advance to NXT Level Up. The minor show for NXT is that we will find our next WITM matchup. Since it's a minor show, we'll go ahead and reveal now. And we still do not have a WITM match, so I'll be back in a moment with yet another results and rankings update. And here is your results rankings update for NXT Level Up. And non-title action, the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions Katana Chance and Kaden Carter defeated JC Jane and Gigi Dolan of Toxic Attraction. Tyler Bate defeated Apollo Crews. And in 6-man tag team action, the Creed Brothers and Josh Briggs defeated Schism. Now, does that affect the rankings on NXT? Let's find out. If I can go to the right menu. The NXT Women's Tag Team Champions are Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. Number contenders, Valentina Feroz and Alyssa Leon. Number 2, Gigi Dolan and JC Jane, Toxic Attraction. The NXT Women's Champion is Blair Davenport. Number contender, Mandy Rose. Number 2, Roxanne Perez. Number 3, Cora Jade. Number 4, Ariana Grace. Number 5, Nikita Lyons. Number 6, Lash Legend. Number 7, Miko Satomura. Number 8, Alba Fire. Number 9, Tatum Paxley. Number 10, Stephanie Stratton. Number 11, Indy Hartwell. Number 12, Ivy Nile. Number 13, Taya Hale. Number 14, Fallon Henley. Number 15, Wendy Chu. And number 16, Zoe Stark. The NXT Tag Team Champions for the men are Darf and Sword of the Falcon Claws. Number contenders, the Creed Brothers. Number 2, Pretty Deadly. Number 3, Joe and Mark Coffey of Gallus. Number 4, Brooks Jensen and Josh Briggs. Number 5, Jagger Reed and Rip Fowler, the Dyad of Schism. And number 6, Idris Enofe and Malik Blade. The NXT North American Champion is Carmelo Hayes. Number contender, Axiom. Number 2, Cabbages. Number 3, Wes Lee. Number 4, Trick Williams. Number 5, Von Wagner. Number 6, Grayson Waller. Number 7, David Kemp. And number 8, Nathan Frazier. The NXT Champion is Tony D'Angelo. Number contender, Tiger Brown. Number 2, Ilya Dragunov. Number 3, Apollo Crews. Number 4, Braun Breaker. Number 5, Duke Hudson. Number 6, Joe Gacy. Number 7, Tyler Bate. Number 8, Cameron Grimes. Number 9, Andre Chase. And number 10, JD McDonough. So now we advance to Monday Night Raw. Will we see the return of Corey, not counting his appearance as a masked man? Will we see Alec Winterborn in action? And Rock, his tag team partner, is currently injured. Will he return in time for Monday Night Raw? We'll find out in just a moment. And yes, in episode number 28, it will be the continuation of an ongoing rivalry that has been going on for the majority of Season 8 between the Tag Team Champions Damian Priest and Dominic Mysterio of the Judgment Day and Rock and Alec Winterborn of the Falcon Claws. The Judgment Day have gotten the best of the Falcon Claws most of the time, But will we see the Falcon Claws turn the tables and Ye Rock's return from injury? We will find out in episode number 28. But I hope you enjoyed episode number 27, or rather 26. Or, yeah, episode 27 this is. Next episode is episode 28. I hope you enjoyed our return to WITM. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single moment of WITM action. Check out our sponsor, Dubby. And until episode number 28, where we see the next chapter in the rivalry between the Falcon Claws and the Judgment Day on Monday Night Raw. This is Corey with WITM CAW Wrestling, signing off.